If I had $1 for every time I heard a woman say, "Oh, women are better than men at multitasking," I'd be making $10,000 a month passive. I'm not even joking. Like, it happens all the time. Yo. Yeah, I needed that water break. But anyways, before I dive into the true contents of the video, what do you think about that state? Let me know in the comments the truth about multitasking. The truth is, we can't truly multitask. Sure, we might be able to juggle a few things at the same time. But here's the thing, multitasking is not the way for you to perform at your best. If you're watching this video, you don't want to just get things done. You don't want to just do things at the same time. You want to perform exceptionally. You want to be better than everyone. You want to annihilate the competition. You want to perform. So with all that in mind, multitasking isn't for you. Because multitasking has a lot of hidden costs. See, when you're multitasking, the real productivity killer isn't you doing different things. It's the cognitive cost of task switch. Okay, let me explain this with a simple scenario. Imagine you're writing this book that you deeply care about, and you're fully immersed. You're in a flow state. You're writing, the words are just pouring out. And then now you receive a call from your mom asking, "Oh, what are we going to do the next day? Like, what are we doing tomorrow? Are we still going for dinner to celebrate this function? Whatever." But after the call finishes, you get right back to work. Logically speaking, right, you would get back to the same speed that you were at before. You'd enter that flow state and wouldn't really have affected your productivity. But that's false. If you've ever been disturbed while you're fully immersed in something, you'll know that you never really go back to where you were. The cognitive cost of switching between tasks of, let's say, writing and then now calling your mom, and then back to writing, has completely ruined your productivity. In fact, there were numerous studies done on this, and they assessed the difference in your productivity and your output when you were trying to do two things at the same time. So what they did is they had the participants focus on one thing, and then for a few minutes they switched their attention, and then they came back. And they found the result of this was that your productivity dropped by 4 times. So imagine if, let's say, in an hour you produced 40 units of whatever you were doing. Now in an hour you're going to produce 10. So imagine if you think that you can multitask, you are 4 times less productive than you could be. And you're probably already doing well for yourself. But now imagine if you're doing 4 times better for yourself. The key to maximizing your productivity is a single-minded focus. You only want to focus on one task at the same time. If you want to write that book, close that deal, beat your competitors, you need focus. And real focus means setting aside dedicated time to do only the one task that you want to do. And see, this isn't just about working hard. It's actually about working smart, getting more for your time than everyone else. As a busy, hard-working professional, you need to block out time to focus on what needs to be focused on. Let's say you schedule 3 hours of uninterrupted work. During those 3 hours, your goal should be to focus on only one thing. You shouldn't allow distraction. You shouldn't allow people to phone you and be like, "Oh, what are we going to do?" Put your phone on airplane mode. Whatever. Like, if you're paranoid, "Oh, there might be an emergency," like, there's not going to be an emergency. Because the truth is, you want to be exceptional. And to do that, you need to do things that most people aren't willing to do. And that's focus. See, most people are willing to open themselves up to the world. They're willing to multitask. Like, "Oh, I'm studying now, but if you want to go to the shops, like, I'll come with you." Anyways, it doesn't matter what your task is. What matters is your singular focus during that time. The more focused you are, the more you'll get done per unit time. So how does this look in action? First of all, I want you to pick one task. Pick one goal that you want to achieve during that time and work at only that. Secondly, block out time. Set a timer, whether it's like an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, but just do that thing. You'll find that sometimes you actually go over that timer that you've set for yourself. Thirdly, work uninterrupted. You don't want distractions. You don't want people to be like, "Oh, I'm going to do this," whatever. If you're working at home with your family, like, if you truly tell them, like, "Please don't disturb me from this time, I'm working, and if you don't disturb me, I'll actually produce better work, and I'll actually have more time to spend with you because I'll get more done," they'll be stupid not to agree. Set up things so that you're not interrupted. Airplane mode, whatever you're setting up. Just set up those things. And the result of all of this is you're going to be way more productive. You will be able to do like a week's worth of work in one day. Like, quite literally, right now, I'm recording videos. Someone actually tried to call me, right? Like, just now. Anyways, I'm not going to answer the call now because I'm doing my work. And for most busy professionals, multitasking is a lie. We've been sold this lie that you can do multiple things at once. I do think you can do multiple things at the same time, but not all at once. So let's say you can be an avid fitness geek, like you're always running, you're doing triathlons and whatnot. You can also be a savage in the business room, and you can also be well read. But you can't do all of those things at the same time. You set out time to read, where you only read. You set out time to do your business work, where you're only doing that. Then you set out time to do fitness. So in that, you're able to focus on 3 different things. But whenever you're focusing on something, you're only focusing on that one thing. But anyways, I hope you understand why multitasking isn't for us. It's actually better if we work hard and focus on one thing at each time. So anyways, the next time someone tells tells you that, oh, women or men are better at multitasking, just you probably don't want the argument. So just be like, oh, okay, accept it. But internally note that no one is better at multitasking, because the truth is multitasking isn't optimal for anyone. The secret to real peak performance is focus. So you need to block out time, eliminate distractions, and just do that. Focus. I promise you, once you start doing this consistently, the difference will be night and day. Anyways, I help busy, hardworking professionals who are in need of mental resets to achieve just that in only 2 weeks. If you're interested in this, click the first link in the description and it will take you to a calendar where we can set up a 30-minute call and we can discuss how we can help you.